Family, what is up? Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Now, I know why you clicked on this video, right? You're struggling. The YouTube algorithm is whooping you. Everything that you try, you feel like you're just not getting, what you think you deserve, whether that's views, likes, and just overall engagement on your videos, right? And you're like, Tonio, I want to beat the algorithm. The algorithm is holding me back. And I feel you. Just like you, I felt the same exact way. But I'm here to tell you a little secret, right? You cannot, and I will repeat this again, you cannot beat the YouTube algorithm. And actually, your attempt at trying to beat the YouTube algorithm is hurting you the most, okay? And we're gonna get into that, but before we get into that, make sure that you like the video and make sure that you subscribe, because if you're into entrepreneurship and YouTube tips and just overall social media advice, I definitely recommend you subscribe to this channel. I promise you, you'll love it. Join the mob family. I would greatly appreciate it. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Family, we're about to have a heart-to-heart right now, okay? Stop focusing on the YouTube algorithm. The YouTube algorithm is not out to get you. And the reason why I said you focusing on the YouTube algorithm is really hurting you is because you're not looking yourself in the mirror and saying, hey, listen, my content isn't good enough. Okay, just be okay with that. Just let that simmer in your spirit, okay? Your content isn't good enough for YouTube to push it to more people, okay? Once you get your content good enough for YouTube to push it to more people, YouTube will, okay? I promise you that, right? And I do have a theory though, just to play devil's advocate for you guys that are like, nah, my content is A1, YouTube just not rocking with me, right? I will say I've noticed that most channels blow up once they're able to enable monetization. It is extremely hard for your channel to blow up if you aren't monetized. YouTube is in the business of making money. Never get that twisted, right? And if your channel is not monetized, right, they can't serve ads on your videos, they are not gonna push your content. That's facts, okay? Now, of course, unless you just have, some type of just already automatic following that's just driving traffic to a video, for the average, I would say 90% of people, if you're not monetized, YouTube is not gonna push your content. So getting your channel monetized is gonna be a very big factor of having the YouTube algorithm on your side. I have a whole bunch of videos about YouTube and how to get subscribers and how to get watch time to, enable monetization. So definitely check out those videos. But for sure, if you're not monetized, you definitely wanna, be creating content to help with that. All right, you guys, so let me go back to the first point that I made about your content not being good enough, okay? So if you already know how to create, thumbnails to get clicks, right? Your CTR is high, your click-through rate is high, right? So you're getting a lot of people clicking on your videos, but you notice that maybe your watch time is low. You may be noticing that, your engagement isn't high on your videos, so people aren't liking it. People aren't leaving comments. They're not really engaging with your content. Those are really the major things that you want to fix, right? And the first thing I want to discuss is making sure that your watch time is high, okay? So the higher your watch time is going to really signal to the YouTube algorithm that, hey, people like this video, people like this content, let me serve this video to more people, okay? And so you're probably asking, how do you get more watch time? So I have a video on this. I'm not going to go super in depth because I've discussed this in depth on another video, but pretty much you wanna make sure that you're keeping your audience entertained, okay? The best YouTubers have a good mix of entertainment and education. And the way that you mix the two is really gonna be a recipe for success, okay? And then getting better with your video editing, right? The way that you edit your videos can make the simplest things super interesting, right? I literally watched a 2-minute, 3-minute clip of Peter McKinnon making coffee. I watched him clean out his garage, and that was the most entertaining thing I've ever watched in my life. Even though he was doing nothing really that was entertaining by anyone's standards. He made it entertaining by his video editing. So I would definitely invest in how you edit your videos, right? And then your personality, right? Having personality in your videos is gonna be extremely pivotal to people liking you, right? Because some people can be doing nothing, right? And they're just entertaining just naturally. So working on your personality on camera, your camera presence is a skill. And as you create more videos, you're gonna get way more comfortable on camera and being able to articulate yourself in a way that is personable, that can be conveyed through the lens, right? A lot of people, especially on camera, are very stiff, very, you know what I'm talking about, right? A lot of people just don't have that charisma on camera, and it takes time. It's not something that just happens overnight. You can't just pick up a camera and just say, hey, I'm just this super big personality. Now, some people can because they're just gifted in that nature, but the majority of people have to work on it. It's a skill, right? And then the last thing I want to give you on your watch time, right, is understanding your audience, serving your audience, right? That's super duper important. If you're not serving your audience, you're not gonna get the watch time because they don't care about the video. So for me, I'm in the entrepreneur niche, I'm in the social media, right? If I make a video on Instagram, people are gonna watch it. If I make a video on, let's just say Bitcoin, people probably aren't gonna be very interested in that video. People aren't gonna be super interested, in the caveats of Bitcoin, probably on this channel. Now, if I can kind of spin it as like an entrepreneurial opportunity, right, and just using Bitcoin as a way to leverage that, you guys probably would be interested in. But just a video specifically on Bitcoin, or let's just say something way off like hair, right? You guys didn't subscribe to that. You guys don't care about hair on this channel. You care about entrepreneurship and social media and that type of stuff. So making sure that you are creating content that speaks to your audience is gonna drastically increase your watch time. And then also, if you notice videos that are getting more traction than others, double down on that content. So for me, I noticed that YouTube tips on this channel do very well. So I create more videos on YouTube tips. Or if you notice on your channel, lashes for whatever, reason does very, very good. Your lashes tutorials do good on your videos. You make more lashes tutorials. So that is definitely gonna help signal to the YouTube algorithm like, hey, people like this content because they're watching it more, you're serving your audience, and then YouTube is gonna continue to push out your videos. All right, you guys, so another quick tip that I wanna give you guys is do not wait for the YouTube algorithm to try to push your content. You have to do the marketing yourself, okay? I see so many people upload videos and then just throw their hands up and say, hey, I'll just wait for YouTube to just magically, recommend my content. It doesn't really work that way. You have to put in the sweat equity to be successful. So whether that's going around DMing people, letting people know that you just created a new video that they may be interested in, or Facebook groups. Now, I will recommend with Facebook groups, don't just link drop, guys. If you just link drop, 1 million people are doing that. That doesn't add any value to that group. Be a person that answers questions. Be a person that, gives information or shares your thoughts or stuff like that. And then when you do actually, drop a link, with a description, people are more inclined to watch it because you haven't just been link dropping, adding no real value. Right? That's just an easy tip or a recommendation that I have for you. And then also, make little, 30-second, minute, 2-minute trailers of your videos. I always do that with myself. I always post them on Instagram. I post it on YouTube. I mean, not on YouTube, but I post it on Facebook, Twitter, any social media site that I can. I normally drop a teaser to get people interested in the video, which causes them to go to my YouTube channel. And then if you are versed a little bit in Facebook ads or Instagram ads, I do recommend, marketing that video with a teaser, with paid strategies if you are really, really serious about growing your YouTube channel and getting YouTube to recommend your content. But that is it for the video. I hope that it truly helped you. If you have any questions about the YouTube algorithm specifically, other than, your click-through rates and, watch time, anything like that, go ahead and drop it down below. I would love to help you out. And comment what was your favorite tip of this video. I would greatly appreciate it. Until next time, be easy.